those grapes that people, it's like, ooh, what if I take that path and go a different way? So Petite Sirah definitely fits that path, and it's a grape that is very, very evocative. It's a grape that has a very strong attachment for a lot of us emotionally. I think one of the great charms of Petite Sirah is when everyone else is going right, we go left. You talk to people about Petite Sirah, their body language changes. I also think it's a style of wine that for those people, again, the niche audience of who we are, that is absolute nectar of the gods to the people that enjoy their big, rich, voluminous, powerful red wines, of which there are a lot of people out there that love that. It is hard to be unemotional about Petite Sirah. The only two people I think that you find consistently the audience base that shares this fanaticism, that shares this sort of rabidness to it, are Petite Sirah lovers and Pinot Noir lovers. And there's one thing that we know is that America loves the underdog. It's historically significant, certainly in the development of the state of California. It's anecdotally intriguing and very rich, and I believe it has a tremendous future. And at the end of the day, it just tastes good.
Consumers are discovering that Petite Sirah isn't simply seen as a tannic, monolithic monster wine, and as a varietal, it continues to grow, and regionality will come more and more into play. My conclusion, for Petite Sirah is it's the Saint Bernard that wants to sit in your lap. It's a very friendly wine, but it's a big wine.
When I moved to the vineyard, I couldn't afford to buy any more Bordeaux, and what I discovered was Petite Sirah. Petite Sirah is more of a transition for me from Bordeaux or Cabernet, and it just had wonderful concentration, great fruit, a lot of what I remembered of the Stag's Leap in a way.
I'm not afraid to make a Petite Sirah over 15%. In a lot of situations where you're making a high quality single varietal Petite, I tend to like a cooler fermentation as opposed to hot to try to stretch that fermentation out.
After the third or fourth day, you've got all the color you'd ever want to have, and it stays black, and it's black as beautiful. But the flavors we always look for, besides the cracked black pepper, we mentioned blueberries and blackberries and black cherries.
This is not a shy wine. Obviously, the first thing with Petite Sirah is you think meat. This is a big wine. You're not going to serve some delicate little thing, but also meatiness. You could read off the spice list and the seasoning list. It's in your wine.